portable chargers.
Wow, portable chargers. Black color, 10,000 mAh. Wow, very, very nice. Hey, this is going for $10. We used to sell at $15, but now going for $10, and we only have 2 available. Okay, 2 available. So if you want, faster send to my bank account over here. So big for you to see. Send. Okay. All right, I'm waiting for you to buy. Oh, at least 10. Wow, thank you very much. Love you. $10. This is yours. Thank you. Okay, one more left. We have one more portable charger left only. Okay, and we are going to sell it quickly. So who's going to be my next buyer? Oh, very, very good, Edmund. Wow, Edmund, thank you for buying. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so now 2 portable chargers sold. Okay, and we are at the shop today and we have many items just for you. So if you want, faster share this video, share to more people. I can't believe we sold everything.
I know, right? The sales are so good today.
Yeah, we should go and celebrate.
Yeah, we should do dinner. Okay, options.
Okay.
Mookata, steamboat, or Japanese. Japanese?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty, so Hougang or town?
Town.
What?
Are you Ko Chi-shang?
Why?
I have something to tell you.
No thanks.
Oliver, I have something to tell you.
Is something wrong?
It's just some business stuff, don't worry about it. Just stay in the car. I'll be right back, okay?
Oliver said you owe him money. I'm here to get it back.
I told Oliver that I returned him everything already. Can you tell him to stop harassing me?
Oh, Oliver, money. Better pay. Bro, meet you later.
Are you okay? I'll call the police. Hello, police? My husband was beaten up by 2 men.
Sir, victim is Mr. Ko Chi-shang. Earlier, the paramedics were here and they assessed his injuries to be superficial. But the victim refused to go to the hospital for further treatment.
How many suspects were involved in the assault?
Victim said there were 2 men.
Any other witnesses?
The victim's wife, Miss Kathy Ko, she was the one who made the 999 call, but she said she did not get a clear look at the suspects. She's over there.
Thank you. Grace, speak to the wife, see what she knows. I will speak to the victim. Afiq, see if there are any pole cams in the vicinity that can help in our investigation.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Mr. Ko. I'm Senior Investigation Officer Sean Tan from CID. I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened.
Okay.
Do you know the suspects?
No, I don't know who they are.
Can you describe the suspects?
It was 2 Malay guys. One was about my height, and he was wearing a blue t-shirt with jeans. The other was a bit taller. He had a neon green hoodie and he was also wearing jeans.
Did they say anything before the assault began?
Does it matter? They attacked me.
Mr. Cole, people don't usually assault others for no rhyme or reason. It will help the investigation if you answer my question. Did something happen before the suspects started hitting you?
They just want to beat me up. I don't know.
Did they say anything before hitting you? Mr. Cole,
They mentioned something about owing money to Oliver. But I don't know who he is.
please tell me what happened.
Okay, so I was in my car and one of them knocked on the window. So I wound it down. And then he mentioned something about Oliver. So I opened the door and I went out. And he punched me. So I ran. But then they caught up and then they just started beating me up.
If you do not know who Oliver is, why did you get out of the car?
Okay, fine. I know who Oliver is. But I never met him in person. I only borrowed 1K from you. And I already returned 1.5K already. How can you say I still owe you money?
No, you didn't pay back all the interest. So now you owe me $4,000.
This is nonsense. We agreed on a $500 interest. I'm not gonna pay you a single cent more.
Then I'll have to come and find you.
Come find me. You think I'm scared, is it?
Is Oliver a licensed money lender?
I don't think so. I just got his contact off of a Facebook ad. But as far as I'm concerned, I already paid him what I owed.
Mr. Cole, that's not how unlicensed money lenders operate. They want you to bleed for as long as possible. So they do not follow a fixed system of payment. They will decide how much and when you have to pay. So it's best not to borrow money from them.
I understand.
So what happened after the assault?
They just split up. One went towards block 10. The other one went towards block 6.
Do you still have Oliver's number?
Yeah, I do. I'll pass it to you.
Thank you. I suggest you visit a doctor for a checkup, just in case.
Okay.
If Oliver contacts you again or if you remember anything else, please let me know.
Sir, I spoke to the victim's wife. She was in the car most of the time, so she didn't see or hear much. She only found her husband already beaten up after the suspects had fled. And she has no idea who the suspects were or what the assault was about.
I've checked the surrounding areas for poll cams and I've made a request for the footage.
Good. Hopefully the poll cams can shed some light on the identities of the suspects. Good job, guys.
Thank you,
Let's
sir.
go. Any updates on the case?
No poll cams captured the actual assault. However, we did manage to catch the suspects fleeing in different directions from Block 8. One of them fled into a private housing estate.
What about the other suspect? The one with the hoodie?
I traced him until he got into a private hired car at Tanglin Hall. Fortunately, there's a clear shot of the license plate. Here.
I contacted the private hire car company. They gave us his details, and here's the suspect. He's 16 years old and has a pending case with CNB. After contacting CNB, I found that he's due to report tomorrow.
But the question is, will he show up tomorrow?
If he doesn't realize that he's a suspect in our assault case, then chances are he'll show up for his appointment. Since we know where he'll be, we'll pick him up tomorrow. Grace, contact CNB and let them know of our plans.
Yes, sir.
I'm Senior Investigation Officer Sean Tan from CID. You're under arrest for harassment on behalf of unlicensed moneylenders. Cuff him.
Okay guys, I was there. But only to record a video.
Record a video. Why?
My friend Amani asked me to. He asked me to send it to him after that.
Do you know who Oliver is?
I heard Amani mention his name before. But I don't know who he is.
Tell me what happened.
Amani called me. Said he had a job. I had to go and help him beat up someone who owed money. And also record a video of it. He would pay me $500 to record a video and beat up the guy.
I thought you said you only took a video of what happened.
I kicked the guy. Once. That's all.
Where's the video now?
In my phone.
Tell me about the assault.
Amani said he was given an address and car plate number to look for. So when we got to the place, we looked around.
That's the one.
Now what?
Oliver said to wait for the guy to show up. Then we beat him up and we video the whole thing. Let's go hide.
I can't believe we sold everything.
I know, right? The sales today was so good.
We should go celebrate.
Yeah, let's do that. Do you want to do mookata, steamboat, or Japanese?
Japanese.
Japanese.
Then what happened after that?
Amani said we should split up. So I went home after that.
Do you have Amani's number?
Yes, on my phone.
Look for it. Is this his picture?
Yes.
When was the last time you contacted Amani?
This morning, before I went to CMB.
Okay, I want you to message Amani and ask him to meet you.
Target spotted.
Move in now! Police! Stop! Stop! Police!
I'm Senior Investigation Officer Sean Tan from CID. Are you Nasir Amani bin Muhammad Noor?
Yes.
You are under arrest for harassment on behalf of unlicensed moneylenders. Cuff him.
Yes. I attacked Chishang. Because Oliver told me to.
Who is Oliver?
He's someone I borrowed money from.
How much did you borrow?
Only 500. I told him I'll pay him back at $850 after a week. If I couldn't, Oliver said there will be a late fee of $200 per week. But I couldn't pay him back after a week.
Then what happened?
Since you cannot pay me, I have an offer for you. I'll pay you $1,200 if you help me beat up someone who owes me money. $200 will be used to pay your debt. The other $1,000 is yours.
But that's illegal.
I can send you to beat someone up, or I can send someone to beat you up. You decide.
So I said okay. And after that, he sent me the name and address of the person, Ko Chi Shang. We went to beat him up and film it. Then I sent Oliver the video.
Then what happened after that?
He transferred $1,000 into my bank account.
Do you have Oliver's number?
Yes.
Did you manage to get in touch with Oliver?
I tried calling the number, but it's no longer in use.
A case of borrowing from an unlicensed moneylender led to a painful assault on a debtor. Thanks to the resourcefulness and swift actions of officers from the Criminal Investigation Department, the perpetrators were swiftly arrested and brought to justice. Over the last 2 years, more than 190 youths have been arrested for loan sharking activities. The police would like to advise youths to steer clear from all forms of loan sharking activities. Youths are also reminded to exercise caution when taking up part-time jobs, especially those promising quick and easy money. Under the Moneylenders Act, first-time offenders found guilty of loan shark harassment shall be jailed up to 5 years, caned up to 6 strokes, and fined at least $5,000. First-time offenders found guilty of assisting in the business of unlicensed money lending may be jailed up to 4 years, caned up to 6 strokes, and fined at least $30,000. If you have information on loan sharking activities, you can call the police hotline at 1-800-255-0000 or submit information online at police.gov.sg/eyewitness. Alternatively, you can also call the National Crime Prevention Council's XR Long hotline at 1-800-924-5664. All information will be kept strictly confidential. Members of the public are advised to stay away from loan sharks and not to work with or assist loan sharks in any way. If you require a loan, do engage the services of licensed moneylenders listed on the Ministry of Law's Registry of Moneylenders website.
Recently, a variant of job scams has re-emerged. Victims would be invited to participate in jobs that claim to allow them to earn commission through purchasing movie tickets. Since the 1st of April this year, there have been 17 reported cases involving at least $209,000 lost to such scams. Victims would be approached by scammers pretending to be online marketing businesses. These scammers would offer jobs where victims are told to purchase movie tickets and perform other tasks to earn lucrative commissions. Victims, enticed by the commissions, would then buy and pay for movie tickets and perform other tasks through a website provided by the scammers. However, victims would later discover that they had been scammed when they are unable to withdraw their commission from the website. Protect yourself from such scams with the following measures. Be wary and do not accept job offers that promise lucrative rewards for very little effort. Never download apps or access websites from unverified sources. Never send money to people whom you do not know or have not met in person. Vigilance plays a critical role in scam prevention. All it takes is a few minutes to look at suspicious requests carefully and seek verification before handing over any information and money. If you need advice, please call our anti-scam helpline at 1-800-722-6688 or go to www.scamlet.sg.
We have come to the end of this episode of Crimewatch. I'm ASP Azfar Khan. Until next time, do your part to prevent, deter, and detect crime.